Well, there it is. Right before our very eyes, we're watching the implosion of the career of Democrat representative and current leader for the race for the governorship of California, Eric Swalwell, as allegations, serious allegations, are mounting against him, as well as pressure from his own party. I just don't see any way that Eric Swalwell can survive this crisis that is going on now in his life and in his career. So we're going to take a look at that story, and we're going to take a look at the reactions from those members of his own party and why I think this spells complete doom for him and for his future as a politician. But before we do that, I wanted to thank you guys for joining me here at the Right Side View and for taking the time to watch this video with me. And I hope you consider subscribing to my channel, and let's get into it. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the news report that details the most serious of the allegations right now that are being lodged against Democratic Representative Eric Swalwell. And we'll get an idea of why he is in such serious trouble. And then we'll take a look at what some in his own party are saying about his future as a governor candidate for California and as a representative in Congress. So let's take a look at the story, and then we'll take a look at that.
Major breaking news in the race for California governor. Democratic frontrunner Eric Swalwell's campaign imploding tonight after multiple women have come forward describing sexual misconduct by the Bay Area congressman, including a former staffer who says Swalwell raped her. Swalwell posting this message to Instagram just a short time ago.
These allegations of sexual assault are flat false. They're absolutely false. They did not happen. They have never happened. And I will fight them with everything that I have.
The shocking allegation sending political shockwaves across the state. Powerful politicians like Adam Schiff and Nancy Pelosi calling on Swalwell to end his campaign, and major labor unions suspending their endorsements. But as you heard, candidate Swalwell denies it all.
Swalwell's comments coming hours after CNN's Pamela Brown conducted an exclusive interview with one of the women accusing Swalwell, the former staffer, alleging she was assaulted twice, the first time in 2019 when she worked for Swalwell, the second time in 2024 when she asked him to meet her for a drink.
After that bar closed, we went to another. I went to the bathroom, and I don't remember anything after that.
You don't remember anything?
I remember the next day, I can see flashes of that evening of him on top of me pushing him off, him grabbing me. It was a lot more aggressive. It was aggressive.
Did you say no?
Yes, I said no.
California Representatives Jimmy Gomez and Adam Gray, who served as campaign co-chairs for Swalwell, have pulled their support. And tonight, former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senator Adam Schiff are among those calling for Swalwell to suspend his campaign for governor. The California Teachers Association and SEIU California have also pulled their support. And according to the article in the San Francisco Chronicle, a lawyer representing Swalwell has sent a cease and desist letter to the alleged victim. KABC has not been able to independently verify the allegations that the Chronicle made.
Yeah, so if you are a Democrat politician, you're running for governor of California, and you have the teachers union endorsement in your pocket, you know, that pretty much gets you there, and he lost it. So there is a massive amount of smoke around Eric Swalwell right now, and somewhere within that smoke has got to be fire. There's not been any evidence that's been brought forth to the public. This is right now something that this victim is saying and what he's saying in defense of himself. So he does have the presumption of innocence until proven guilty, and he's going to probably have to. He's probably going to have to employ that, because there's a criminal investigation now happening in Manhattan. I would imagine, I guess this assault occurred in New York. So it's under their jurisdiction to prosecute it if they could find that a crime actually has been committed. So he's in a boatload of trouble. And this isn't even the only allegations or controversy. He's got others that are brewing all around him. He's got a Brazilian nanny that is an illegal who apparently was being paid under the table by the Swalwells out of campaign funds, which is illegal. So lots of this guy. I'll tell you what, he's a sleazeball. Whether the serious accusation is true or not, this is a guy that was caught or was found to have been having an affair and sleeping with a known Chinese Communist Party spy, Christine Fang, or Fang Fang as she's called. This is while he was sitting on the Intelligence Committee in Congress, where he's getting classified, top secret briefings from the CIA and other agencies. And when he's going home at night, he's shacking up with a Chinese spy. How he survived that, I have no idea. That alone should have brought some serious repercussions. But Barack Obama was president at the time, and I'm sure Obama threw shade for Eric Swalwell, and he was able to skirt by with that. But he doesn't have that now. Nobody's throwing him a life preserver. Everybody's throwing him anchors and telling him to hang on to the anchor and sink. But this guy is sleazy, and it couldn't happen to a better guy. Even, like I said, there's other allegations of inappropriate behavior with staffers, affairs. He's a married man with kids, and he has disgraced his wife and his children on a national stage. He apologized to his wife on his defense of himself video that he put out. But what a despicable person that disgraces his wife and kids nationally like that because he just couldn't control his urges and impulses. So let's take a look real quick too at what's going on with some of the other members of Congress and what they're saying about this whole situation with Eric Swalwell. And the headline here, this is an AP article. Fellow Democrats urge Swalwell to quit California governor's race and resign from Congress. So this is a big deal. This isn't Republicans screaming that he needs to resign from Congress. These are powerful members of his own party, not just saying that he needs to quit the race for governor, but he needs to resign. And if he doesn't, they're going to vote to expel him. Then it says, over the weekend, with Swalwell's gubernatorial campaign already teetering, Democrats in Congress began to call for his resignation from the House. Some even said they would support the rare step of expelling him should he refuse to step aside. Fellow California reps Jared Huffman, Ro Khanna, and Sam Liacardo said Swalwell should resign, as did reps Teresa Liger Fernandez of New Mexico and Pramila Jayapal of Washington State. This is not a partisan issue, Jayapal said Sunday. This cuts across party lines, and it is depravity of the way that women have been treated. So Jayapal is one of the most liberal partisan members of Congress, and she is calling for him to resign, and she has said that she would vote to expel Eric Swalwell from Congress, which is a rare thing to see anybody get expelled from Congress. And I think if a vote was held today, it would be overwhelming. He would be gone. So big trouble for Eric Swalwell. We're going to keep an eye on the developments of this story over the next days and weeks upcoming. I think there's some bigger news even than this to come out. And when, not if, but when he resigns from Congress and drops out of the California race, I'll do another video to cover that. But I'll say again, this could not have happened to a better person. I've never had any use for Eric Swalwell. I've always thought that he was just a sleazeball. So, but that's my opinion. Anyhow, guys, thanks again for joining me on this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please click that thumbs up and please consider subscribing. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.